Freedom first, Kevin Allen.
You said never let me go.
What's up, fellow Americans? How you doing out here in Washington, D.C.? See, we can get loud too. They can do all the chanting they want behind us. They can talk, they can yell, they can scream, they can be rude, they can yell at us and swear, they can try to tear us down. But we know one thing, this great nation was built on the backbone, the blood and sweat and tears of real Americans that give them the right to speak. And let's give them a round of applause, because without them, we probably wouldn't have as much motivation to love our country. Give them a round of applause and thank them, because they motivate us each and every day. And I'm going to also throw in one caveat, folks. I'm going to pray tonight before I go to bed. I'm going to pray for each and every one of those souls behind me, that they find a way to open their eyes and understand that we can fix this problem in America if we work together. John Paul introduced me correctly. I have a platform called The Kevin Allen Show. I am a former politician from the state of Connecticut, one of the bluest states in this country. We have the distinct honor of having two of the worst senators that serve in the United States Senate. Dick Blumenthal. He's a bum. Give a boo, boo, boo. Dick, big boo for Dick. And then the other guy who thinks he's going to someday sit in the White House, and that is Chris Murphy. You guys ever heard of Chris Murphy, the senator from Connecticut? Let me tell you a little bit about Chris Murphy. The low-rent Chris Murphy likes to go around this country, and he puts on his business card the fatality of 26 humans that died at Sandy Hook. He champions gun rights as part of his cause. But yet the whole time he tries to divide this country in a way that tears down our rights and our freedoms, only to provide him with more opportunity for more wealth, more control, and less freedoms to the American people. I was a politician in Connecticut for one term as a state rep in 2016. I was elected to the 45th House Rep. Do you know who else was on that ballot in 2016? Donald J. Trump, the greatest president who ever served in the United States of America, was on that ballot with me in Connecticut. And let me tell you a little something about that. I was out in Kentucky recently, and I got to meet Donald Jr., Eric, Candace Owens, founder of the Babylon Bee, not like this character that's walking around here from the Beast, who doesn't want to get real reports because you're a bunch of liars and you attack people, but when it comes to being reporting the truth, you're not found. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to expose them each and every day. And one thing I took away from Donald J. Trump Jr. when he was talking out in Kentucky, he said directly to 15,000 people from Kentucky supporting Eric Dieter's great governor. Go and check him out. He's running for governor. He's like us. He's fighting for the right cause. And Donald Jr. said, you guys have to realize something. I'm a multi-millionaire. I am a billionaire's kid. I can do anything I want to do. Our family could shut this program down right now. We could pack it in. We could all go to the islands and relax. But my father, he won't do that to you, because he loves this country way too much. And he said, what I'm asking you to do is think about it like this, folks. Stop being a peasant. You see, you want to see peasants? Look over my left shoulder, folks. That's peasants. Those are people that get talking points. They go out without any knowledge or understanding of the beliefs of what they spew. They don't believe what they say. They just say it to try to get a reaction out of us. And when we give it to them, they get empowered. They get empowered. And so the peasants we are no longer peasants in this country because of the last administration. Donald Trump gave us an opportunity to see the corruption in Washington, D.C. I was just talking to a nice lady over here, Summer. Summer on the bike. Wave to you, Summer. How are you? And she is not someone that would agree with us. And be nice to Summer, because Summer shared a story with me. And you know what I'm going to tell you about that story is? We disagreed on everything. Everything that was talked about. Except we had a conversation. And in this country today, we couldn't walk over to this crowd because they won't shut their mouths for 2 seconds to listen to us. And the ridiculous part about this, folks, is we're probably not far off. John Paul, Go USA, the op score, going around this country. Guess what, folks? 80% of the issues we agree on. We agree on. With these morons, we agreed. But yet they're over there screaming these vulgarities, these evil things to try to get us to react to them. Folks, I worked in a prison for 21 years. I fed people and I put them to bed. They weren't my friends, but I got along with them. And I know I can get along with the insane asylum behind me if I have to as well. We need to get out there and do better as individuals in our community. So I'll say this that Donald Trump Jr. said to the peasants of Kentucky, and it wasn't a disrespectful comment, it was an inspirational quote. Go back to your communities. Talk to a friend. Don't make it a Republican. Make it somebody you don't agree with. Talk to them. Look them in the eyes. Have a coffee with them. Go to the bar and have a beer. Go out and talk to that person that's in your neighborhood that puts the Black Lives Matter flags in front of there, but refuses or ran over or took a look at your flag and looked over the other way and shrugged a shoulder. Talk to that individual. Talk to that individual. There you go. Donald J. Trump is coming back, and he's going to serve in the White House again, folks. Do you believe that? If you believe Donald J. Trump will take this country back to the promised land in 2024, give me a hell yeah! Give me a hell yeah! That's right, because we're taking America back. And you know what? They can look at me. They can say, look at the bearded white guy with the cowboy hat on. I'm from Connecticut, folks. I'm not from Texas, but I wear this hat everywhere I go. You know why? Because it triggers the sons of they get crazy because they can't handle it. But you know what? I do it so I can have a conversation just like I did with Summer today. And I respected the conversation with her. So I'm going to shut down this inspirational speech. And I'm going to say this to each and every one of you. You took time out of your day to come here, and I appreciate you. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for America. And if we can work together across this country, whatever community you're from, go and do what I ask you to do. Please connect with somebody. Share that connection with the next person. We can do this if we work together. And folks, when you walk by them later, smile at them. I know it's hard. Wave at them. I know it's difficult. But pray for them tonight. This country needs prayers. This country needs prayers bad. And folks, I believe in America. It's given me such an amazing opportunity. Please go on the Kevin Allen Show page. Kevin Allen, it's A-L-A-N. Somebody wants me to use the word Kevin Allen. I don't know, it sounds fancy. I'm not friggin' fancy, but Kevin Allen, there it is. Go and check it out on every platform. Go and check us out. Freedom of speech, freedom of choice. Guess what? I choose America first, guys. I hope you do too.
You say never.